Welcome, and thank you all for attending the Dakota Electric Association's annual meeting. My name is Paul Bakken, your board chair, and I'm privileged to have the opportunity to talk with you all about Dakota Electric for the next few minutes before I turn things over to our CEO, Ryan Hentges. I'm pleased to report that 2023 was another successful year for Dakota Electric, and I'm proud of all that we've achieved as a cooperative. Tonight, I plan to talk about three main topics. First, the Dakota Electric Board of Directors and our role in the organization. Second, the organization's strategic and operating plan. And finally, the impact our cooperative has on our members and the community we serve. Dakota Electric's member-elected Board of Directors is significant in guiding, overseeing, and directing our electrical co-op. We do this through strategic direction, financial oversight, risk management, member relations, community engagement, succession planning, and CEO oversight. Overall, the Board of Directors plays a large role in fostering the co-op's success and sustainability. Part of this oversight and governance is setting policy, influencing legislation, and helping to shape Great River Energy, our power supplier. We're very fortunate to have two of our own board members also serve on the Board of Directors for Great River Energy to help affect change and impact policy to benefit our co-op and members. Another important aspect is the development and implementation of our strategic plan. This plan, which was adopted and put into action in early 2023, provides the framework and direction of Dakota Electric. It's used as a guide to align employees with the principal purpose of our co-op, which is to serve our members. Not only that, the plan ensures we're all working together towards common goals, and it builds a sense of responsibility and purpose among employees, board members, and co-op members. While the board sets the strategic direction of the co-op through the strategic plan, we don't oversee the day-to-day execution of that strategy. That responsibility falls to our CEO. The board does, however, hire the CEO. At last year's annual meeting, we talked about the extensive search and interview process our board did to find our current CEO, Ryan Hentges. The board does approve the financial resources, human capital, and physical resources the CEO needs to carry out the day-to-day operations that drive our strategic initiatives. When we look at our strategic plan, it's broken down into 7 key priorities, including safety, people, finance, resiliency, energy optimization, member experience, and innovation. Ryan will speak on the significant progress made in each of those areas shortly, but I assure you, there's been impactful headway and growth already. At Dakota Electric, we're devoted to serving our members and promoting the cooperative difference. One way this is achieved is through the return of capital credits to members. In 2023, our members received an estimated $2.6 million back in capital credits. This is money that goes back into the pockets of our member owners and helps stimulate the local economy. Sometimes these credits go unclaimed. However, they do not go unused. Each year, we allocate a total of $160,000 of unclaimed capital credits as scholarships for local high school students and students enrolled at Inver Hills Community College and Dakota County Technical College. In addition to returning capital credits to our members, Dakota Electric remains actively engaged in community involvement. In 2023, we held our first member appreciation event at the Minnesota Zoo since 2019. We were honored to see over 5,000 of our members attend and explore their favorite exhibits. For me, it's the River Otters. Love those guys. Between this event and our annual food drive, our members helped raise over 3,300 pounds of food for the Open Door and over $3,000 for 360 Communities. These contributions have made a significant impact on supporting individuals and families in our local communities, and I thank you for your continued support. As I conclude, I want to express my gratitude to each and every one of our members for your continued support and active engagement with Dakota Electric. As your board chair, I'm committed to collaborating with you, our members, as well as our dedicated staff and fellow directors to ensure that we continue to serve you with integrity, transparency, and accountability. Thank you once again for your continued trust and partnership.
Good evening. My name is Jerry Pittman, and I'm proud to serve as the treasurer of your board of directors. I'll be presenting a few of the financial accomplishments from 2023. The financial decisions Dakota Electric makes directly impact you, our members, so it is of utmost importance that we are responsible stewards of your resources. In August of last year, Dakota Electric completed the implementation of a new financial accounting software that streamlined the cooperative's day-to-day financial operations. The implementation went well, as evidenced by the audit results. Our financial statements were audited by the accounting firm Eide Bailly and received a clean audit opinion. This provides our members the assurance that their cooperative is making sound financial decisions on their behalf. In 2023, your board of directors approved the return of $2.6 million in capital credits to our members. Since inception, Dakota Electric has returned more than $73 million in capital credits to our membership. The next slide shows our consolidated statement of operations for Dakota Electric. Gross margins of $64.2 million increased 2.7%, or $1.7 million, compared to 2022. Net sales revenue of $219.9 million increased 2.5%, or $5.4 million. Now that we have completed our advanced meter installations, Dakota Electric can report usage for the period using meter data. Total kilowatt-hour sales increased 3.5%, or $65.1 million. Included in this increase was a one-time 55 million kilowatt-hour accounting true-up. Excluding the accounting true-up, kilowatt-hour sales increased 0.6%, or 11 million kilowatt-hours compared to last year. Commercial sales increased 1.1%, or 10 million kilowatt-hours, which was partially offset by a slight decrease in residential sales of 0.2%, or 1.6 million kilowatt-hours. Cost of sales increased 2.4%, or $3.7 million compared to 2022. The cost of power purchased from our power supplier, Great River Energy, increased due to 16 million more kilowatt-hour purchases than last year. Operating expenses were $61.7 million, were up about $2.6 million from last year. Expenses were driven primarily by increases in professional fees and services, depreciation expenses related to our multi-year meter project, and other net additions to plant, and net interest expense resulting from higher interest expense on our short-term line of credit. Dakota Electric's 2023 consolidated net operating margin was $2.5 million, a decrease of $0.9 million compared to 2022. The decrease was attributed to increases in operating expenses, partially offset by higher gross margins. The next line item is other income, which totaled $10.4 million for the year. This includes allocated capital credits from Great River Energy, our power supplier, capital credits from our lenders and other organizations, and interest income. The largest portion of other income was Great River Energy's capital credits of $9.7 million. This capital credit allocation increased $6.4 million from the prior year. These capital credits are a non-cash allocation and will be received at a later date. In March of 2023, we received a capital credit payment of $5.4 million from Great River Energy, the fourth such payment since they began returning their capital credits in March of 2020. Overall, you can see that net income for the year was $12.9 million compared to $7.4 in 2022. The $5.5 million increase was primarily due to higher allocated capital credits from Great River Energy. Moving to the balance sheet, total assets were $407.3 million compared to $393.5 million in 2022. The $13.8 million increase in our asset base was due to additions to the utility plant, increased investments in associated organizations like Great River Energy, and higher inventory levels. The bottom section shows liabilities and equity. Long-term debt increased $2.1 million to $132.6 million. The increase was to help fund plant additions. Our equity increased $10.1 million to $199 million due to net income for the year. This was partially offset by the $2.6 million of capital credit retirements to our members that I mentioned earlier. At the end of 2023, Dakota Electric served 116,108 active services, an increase of 1.4% over the prior year. Dakota Electric serves our members with over 4,300 miles of line, with approximately 73% of that being underground. We invested approximately $22.6 million in utility plant additions in 2023 and collected nearly $2.4 million in contributions in aid of construction to help offset these costs. These investments include upgrades to our distribution system to maintain and improve reliability for all our existing members and to connect 1,722 new members to our service territory. This completes the Treasury report. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ryan Hentges, President and CEO of Dakota Electric Association. As Chair Bakken mentioned, I've been the President and CEO of Dakota Electric for a little over a year now. I'd like to take a moment to discuss a few key highlights from 2023, but before we jump in, I want to take a moment to thank you for being member owners of Dakota Electric Association. We exist to serve you, our members, and we appreciate that opportunity. As Chair Bakken mentioned, I've had the honor of leading the team as we work toward achieving the 7 key priorities laid out in the strategic plan. After a full year of enacting the plan, I'd like to take some time to share some highlights we accomplished, starting with Priority 1, safety. In 2023, we began a national safety program called RESAP, which stands for the Rural Electric Safety Achievement Program. Through RESAP, we updated and refined our safety measures to ensure they align with the highest industry standards, keeping our workforce and our communities safe. We conducted a review of all our safety rules and formed cross-functional teams to delve into industry-leading best practices, devise strategies for the future, and conduct thorough root cause analysis of any safety-related issue. Lastly, in addition to routine safety trainings for cooperative employees, we educated our communities about safe practices around electricity. From organizing safety demonstrations for children to collaborating with local fire departments and the public, we're committed to fostering a culture of safety and awareness. We firmly believe that educating the communities we serve is vital because the people we employ often come from the communities which we serve. This leads me to our second priority, our people. In 2023, we made significant strides in prioritizing our team's well-being. We focused on ensuring Dakota Electric remained a competitive employer within Dakota County by enhancing our employees' benefit package to align more competitively with industry standards. Furthermore, our team is expanding. We added 12 additional positions to the co-op to ensure we're better equipped to fulfill our mission of providing the reliable and affordable service our members have come to expect. A great example of this is the work our financial services team accomplished in 2023, leading me to our third priority, financial stewardship. Our growth isn't just reflected in our workforce, it's evidenced in our inventory. Since 2008, the demand for inventory to support and expand our services has skyrocketed, quadrupling from $2.4 million to around $10 million. Managing such a substantial inventory is no small feat, but I'm thrilled to announce that in 2023, our team achieved a tracking accuracy of 99.14%. Furthermore, our finance team spearheaded a company-wide update to our Enterprise Resource Management, or ERP, system. This system enables Dakota Electric to automate and manage core financial and business processes, including accounting, supply chain management, and inventory management. I could not be more proud of the time, effort, and dedication our team has put into this project. Now, the cost of power purchased on your behalf makes up around 70 cents of every dollar on your electric bill. Last year was a noteworthy year, since natural gas prices played a pivotal role in driving down overall power costs. As a result, members are spending on average $3.25 less per month this year on their electric bill than they did last year at this time. In line with our dedication to financial stewardship, our financial integrity remains unblemished. We recently underwent an audit of our financial statements by a third-party auditor, and I'm pleased to report that the results showed a clean audit. Now, each financial decision we make is with the utmost diligence and foresight, ensuring our rates can remain stable and competitive for members. As I shift to discuss the fourth priority, resilience, it's important to recognize that our financial stability provides the foundation upon which we build our infrastructure and fortify our resilience efforts. In 2023, we significantly expanded our infrastructure to meet the growing needs of our communities. This included adding over 30 miles of new line, constructing a new substation, and initiating the development of a second substation. Additionally, we continued our efforts of replacing bare cable and aging wood poles, and worked to prevent disruptions through proactive tree trimming maintenance by trimming 118 miles of line and addressing 220 tree trimming requests from members. These proactive measures are proven effective by our System Average Interruption Duration Index, or SAIDI, outage time of 19.21 minutes, and underscores our commitment to minimizing disruptions and swiftly restoring service. Moreover, our System Average Interruption Frequency Index, or SAIFI, indicates an outage occurs approximately every 3 years for our members. As we continue to fortify our infrastructure and enhance our resilience efforts, it's important to not only ensure the reliability of our services, but also to optimize our energy resources for a sustainable future. To achieve the goals laid out in our fifth priority, we implemented several initiatives in 2023 to optimize energy usage and promote environmental stewardship. Our electric vehicle charging rate saw a significant uptake, with over 500 members joining one of our charging programs. We even developed a new virtual meter EV rate charging program and a behind-the-meter storage option, empowering members to make smarter energy choices. Furthermore, we added 155 heat pumps to a load management program, underscoring our commitment to promoting energy-efficient heating and cooling solutions while reducing cost. Overall, through our load management programs, members collectively saved over 15.5 million kilowatt hours of energy, resulting in a savings of $3.6 million. Installing solar panels continues to remain popular with our members. In 2023, 342 members installed solar panels, totaling 1,430 total installations on our distribution system. Lastly, collaboration is key to driving sustainable initiatives forward. That's why we're proud to have partnered with the Prairie Island Indian community to serve their Tinta-Winta 4.5 megawatt solar site, amplifying our collective impact on renewable energy generation. As we continue our journey towards more beneficial electrification practices, it's essential to remember that our goal is to enhance the overall experience for our valued members, leading into priority number 6, member experience. Our dedicated member service representatives handled over 130,000 calls, demonstrating our dedication to addressing member inquiries and concerns promptly and efficiently. We also understand the importance of staying at the forefront of customer service technology. That's why in 2023, we initiated the request for proposal process for an updated customer information system. These systems handle member information, billing and payments, and pave the way for seamless and efficient member service. A new vendor was chosen at the end of 2023, and the next steps will be discussed in more detail during our in-person discussion. As I mentioned before, we live and work in the communities we serve. That's why community engagement is an important aspect of what we do. We both hosted and participated in 32 member events throughout the year, providing opportunities for meaningful interactions with our members. Our cooperative also invested in development of our future leaders by sending 5 local high school students to the NRECA Youth Tour program in Washington, D.C. Lastly, we donated over 3,000 tree seedlings in our local communities to help promote a healthier environment. While our dedication to providing exceptional member service remains steadfast, we're also exploring how we're shaping the future of our cooperative and delivering even greater value to our members for years to come. This brings me to the last priority, innovation. We recognize the importance of safeguarding our systems and data, and in 2023, we continue to make significant strides in enhancing our cybersecurity measures and ensuring the integrity and security of our operations. We also remain at the forefront of the evolving energy landscape. In 2023, we kicked off a new project aimed at developing a comprehensive distributed energy resource management system, or DERMS. This strategy works to optimize the integration and management of renewable energy sources and technology, all while maintaining reliability and resilience of the electric grid. As we navigate our evolving energy landscape, I'm proud to say that Dakota Electric is not just adapting to change, but driving change forward. By prioritizing member satisfaction, operational resilience, and forward-thinking innovation, we're laying the groundwork for a sustainable, efficient, and successful future. In closing, I want to express my gratitude to our dedicated team, our supportive community partners, and most important, to you, our valued members. Thank you for your unwavering commitment and trust in your cooperative. Thank you.